Greetings and welcome to another edition of Black Talk Radio, where black media matters and black life definitely matters. Today is Wednesday, June 6, 2018. Well, the Stanford sex attack, where this young man on the left side, Brock Turner, and Judge Aaron Persky on the right, who sentenced Brock Turner. The judge on the right, Aaron Persky, he is a suspected white supremacist. He sentenced this young white male on the left 6 to 6 months jail time for sexually assaulting an unconscious woman behind a garbage bin. This suspected white supremacist, who was a judge, has been removed from office. Thank God the people of Santa Clara County did the right thing, garnered enough signatures to get him removed. That's exactly what happened. This type of removal of a judge hasn't happened in California in over 80 years. As a matter of fact, the last time a judge was removed from office was back in 1977. But in California, over 80 years. This Judge Aaron Persky sentenced Brock Turner to only 6 months in jail, whereas Brock Turner only spent 3 months jail time for rape. And it's because the suspected white supremacist Aaron Persky claimed that he didn't want to damage this boy's life. After all, this is after this white male raped an unconscious woman. After he raped an unconscious woman, this suspected white supremacist judge sentenced him, this white male, to only 6 months jail time, whereas he only served 3 months. He should have been sentenced for the maximum term of 14 years, what he was facing. But the suspected white supremacist judge, Aaron Persky, played the code game, the white code game, and gave him a slap on the wrist for serious crime. What should be done at this point is the laws should be looked at as far as what cases Aaron Persky has prosecuted, especially when it involves people of color, and look at how harsh of sentences he may have given to, say, black men and black women that he has passed judgment on. I think people should look into that. This man is dangerous, and I'm glad he's been recalled. But this brings up a larger problem. This is something that's going on around America, where we have these suspected white supremacists who are judges. And that's why we have so many black men and women incarcerated for longer jail periods than our white counterparts. And that's simply unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional. It's just not right at all. It's not justice at all. It's foul, and it's vulgar, and it's nasty. And so we have to watch suspected white supremacists dressed up as judges pass judgment on black people while giving white males a slap on the wrist for crimes that they do, or simply blame both parties. How about they do stuff like that? But this brings up a whole nother issue. It brings up the issue that we always keep hearing people ask the questions, well, what can black people do? Well, how come we can't do, say, like what this group of women did, where they got together and they did the grassroots efforts and they garnered the the signatures required to get this elected official out of office. That's what they did. And they succeeded. But yet we're constantly asking the questions, what can we do as black people to fight white supremacy or this system? There's a number of things we can do, but do we really want to do them? No. But we watch other people do it, and then they succeed. Like the women who got the signatures required to get this suspected white supremacy judge out of office, Persky. And you know, people go around trusting men that look like this, and they're not trustworthy at all. They're not trustworthy at all. This is Persky, the judge that sentenced the white male Brock Turner to 3 or 6 months in jail, only serving 3 months jail time. This is the suspected white supremacist right here. He's the one that's been removed from office. Thank God. And so these people went out and they did what was necessary. The same way black people should be going out and doing what's necessary, right? And I'm not talking about going out marching and singing "We Shall Overcome" and bullshit like that. No. We need to be much smarter than that. It's time that we get all the suspected white supremacists out. Get them all recalled. After all, we're learning and understanding now that there's so many intertwined in the justice system, in law enforcement, as judges, and so on, and so on, and so on. What are you going to do about it? So I end this off by stating, if you really want to know how we could, or what we can do rather, for starters, we can simply start being on code. That's something that we seem to have a hard time doing. We have a hard time reaching that little achievement. And it's by far a little achievement. I'm not trying to make light of it by far, but I'm just saying, just being on code as black people seems to be a very, very hard thing to do. But if you want to start somewhere, we could even try that and see what type of results we get. But we can't even do that. So with that, I'm going to end this off. Thanks a lot for watching Guru at Black Talk Radio, where black media matters. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.